How's it going, my lovely butterflies? This is the Awakened Butterfly, and I am back with another video. If this is your first time coming across my channel, please stay for the entire video. If you enjoy the content, don't hesitate to like and subscribe to my channel. Welcome and welcome back, guys. I hope everyone's taking care of themselves mentally, physically, and spiritually. And as you can tell by the title of the video, I will be discussing 5 reasons why the targeted individual has been targeted since birth. And I know in a lot of my videos I always discuss different reasons why the targeted individuals are being targeted, but I never have discussed reasons why they could have been born into the harassment. So that's what we're going to talk about today, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get right into the video. And the first thing I'm going to discuss is one of the reasons why the targeted individual has been gang stalked since birth. And one of those reasons could be that the targeted individual possess some type of hereditary traits, DNA, and genetic makeup that fits the criteria that the organized group is looking for. They could be aiming to push some sort of agenda or carry out some type of street theater, organized crime, or whatever the case may be, and they may need someone to look a certain way or to possess some sort of characteristic traits. Sometimes they may. That's why sometimes, guys, when I tell you that they pick narcissists and they pick manipulators, like they pick certain type of people for certain situations. It depends on what agenda is needing to be pushed or what type of mission they're trying to accomplish. And special qualities may help them push the certain agenda that the person possesses. It could be looks through hereditary traits. It could be something inherited through their bloodline, a certain blood type or bloodline that they were born into. And it could also be their overall genetic makeup. It just depends on what they need to push. And a lot of celebrities, these are a lot of the things that they look for because they need the look, the genetic makeup, and a lot of celebrities are born into certain bloodlines which makes them automatically qualify for being in these groups, okay? Second reason is their ancestors could have been possibly on the targeted list. And this could be caused from generational contracts and curses. This could have been established before the targeted individual's birth between the ancestors and the organized group. And they could have been able to fulfill the contract for whatever reason. It could be a sickness or them no longer being here. And due to that reason, the unfulfilled contract will automatically be placed on the next generation of family members, causing a generational curse. It will be the person that's targeted could be someone that was born every 10 years. Like, you know how they say that every 10 years a family member breaks the generational curse. They're born into it and they break it. Well, that would probably be the targeted individual in this case, and that would be the one that they would automatically go after for that reason, to fulfill their family members' unfulfilled contract. And it's very unfortunate because majority of everyone, especially in the beginning, they're not even aware of this. So they're being harassed and attacked and they don't even know why. It could be through family members, friends, co-workers, bosses, people they're in a romantic relationship with. They can be getting attacked by these people and not even know the real reason why. And those people can be possibly attacking them through brainwashing. So it's just, it's crazy. The third reason could be the parents are targets. And there could be various reasons why the parents could be targeted. Something from their past. They could be innocent in the situation, or they could be not innocent in the situation. It could also be unfulfilled contracts with the handler. They could have been gang stalkers themselves and were unwilling to comply any further, with the group. And in order for them to make it out of the situation, they had to pass the task on to their child. And this happens a lot. This happens a lot. The children are unaware of this. They're being harassed and attacked. They even go to their parents about it, and the majority of the time, if not all the time, their parents would act as if they didn't even know why they were being harassed. But deep down, they know that they're the reason for their children going through the harassment. The group gives them an option to pass the task unwillingly to their children or grandchildren. So it can not only go to their children, it can be passed on to their grandchildren as well. A fourth reason could be that the organized group has a grudge or personal vendetta against that certain family or bloodline. And there could be several reasons for that. It could be because the family members serve as a threat to them because they know what they're doing. They're well aware of the crimes that they commit and the things that they do, the harassment. Someone could have made it out of the group and refuse to continue to comply with the group, which makes that an unfulfilled contract. So now, if that relative doesn't have children, oh, and that's another thing, guys. If that person that's not fulfilling the contract any longer doesn't have children, it will go to the next born child in the family. So this is another way how targeted individuals are picked for harassment. And as you see in this case, they're not the reason for that harassment. It's for something that their ancestors did or their family members that were born before them, but they're still alive, but they were just born before them, and they got involved in some things, and they had to give their family up in order to free themselves from it. And this is where the gaslighting comes in, because this is a lot of the times where you're going through these things, and majority of the people around you, they may pretend like they don't see and know what's going on and know what you're going through, but a lot of the times they do know what you're going through because they're the reason for it. The fifth reason is the family sold them to the organized group. And this is another thing that families will do when they no longer want to be involved with the group. They want to release themselves from unfulfilled contracts because they all are on contracts. They have to work for these people for a certain amount of years in their life. And not only do they do these things to release themselves from the contract, they may not want to be released from the contracts. They may want to be recruited to a higher position in the group. And selling their unborn child to the group is a way of them doing so. And a lot of the times in the industry, you hear of people giving up certain things in order to be in a certain situation. And a lot of the things that they give up is usually something or someone that they really care deeply about. And I guess this is to show their loyalty to the group and to also let them know how serious they are about being recruited. However, there's a lot of negative results from that. A lot of tragic situations has occurred from people doing things like this. There are a lot of people who have suffered severely from being harassed through gang stalking, and majority of the time it's not even their fault why it's happening to them. And it's one thing for it to be an outside group, but for it to be your family it takes your mind to a whole nother place, because the whole situation within itself causes a lot of paranoia. And, any normal person would feel that they could go to their family when they're going through something. Well, we would like to hope and wish for that. And in a lot of cases, you can go to your family. But in a lot of cases, some of us cannot go to our family because our family is involved in organized crime groups that involve gang stalking to the point to where nothing good will ever come from gang stalking, period. So, it just really makes you wonder, guys. And it also makes you think about when you are going through this, who in your family is involved in something? Who are they connected to? Especially your older family members, the ones that are older than you. Like, what were they involved in before you were born? What are they involved in now? It just makes you wonder sometimes, because I remember when I went through some things in my family. Well, I went through some things personally, and I realized that many of the people in my family were involved in what I was going through. So that it was a shocker within itself. And that's what inspired me to make this video, because a lot of the times we can be born into things and we don't necessarily know what's going on, and it's a generational curse that has to be broken in order to release yourselves from the trauma that has been placed upon you from someone else that was trying to be released or recruited to a higher position. And it's very selfish, but on the bright side of things, generational curses can be broken. Just changing your overall actions for the better, period, can break generational curses. Constant prayer can break generational curses. Doing the opposite of what everyone in your family is doing. If you recognize a negative pattern in your family and you feel like everyone is doing it, don't do it. If you are doing it, stop doing it, whatever it may be. And it seems like when you start to break these curses, you start to stand out. And when you stand out, you're doing the right thing, but when you stand out, you get all the wrong reactions from it. And people are mad at you because they don't have the strength to break these curses. They don't have the strength to stop these negative cycles that keep occurring within the family. Because we pass on energy, and if we're still demonstrating negative behavior within the family and new family members are coming and we're demonstrating that behavior towards them, they soon will start to demonstrate that behavior, and then they will too pass it on to their children and grandchildren, and then the cycle continues. So, like I said, it starts with you and breaking any repetitive cycles that you see are negatively impacting you and your family. And if no one's happy with the new you and you know that you're doing something positive, don't worry about that. Just keep going. That's the only way the curse will be broken. Sooner or later, people will start to look at you and see you in a more positive light, because they will start to realize that you are moving in the right direction, and the direction that you're moving in will bring a lot more strength, love, and wisdom to not only yourself but your family. Because, guys, at the end of the day, we don't just get strong for ourselves. We get strong so we can build and uplift our family as well. Because your family is your rock. Your family is where you come from. And not only do you not want to be wrapped up in these type of things, you don't want your family to be wrapped up in them as well. However, if you have these selfish family members that are involved in these organized groups and they're not man or woman enough to confess and to let you know why you're being targeted, those are not the ones that you want to deal with. Those are the ones that you want to break all ties with. But on the flip side, once you do start to break these curses, these people will automatically start to flee out of your life anyway. And it won't be your fault. It will just be you doing the right thing will automatically push them away. It would weed out the people that needs to be in your life and the people that doesn't need to be there. So, yeah, guys. I hope this video helped someone. I love you guys so much. I will be coming with more gang stalking videos because I see that you guys really like the gang stalking videos. So I will keep doing more research on those videos and get them out to you more. Continue to take care of yourselves mentally, physically, and spiritually, guys. That's the only way we're going to beat this battle that we call spiritual warfare. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Share this video if you don't care. Guys, please hit that like button. Please. As soon as you come in, before you even, if you know you're going to watch the video, please hit the like button. I would really, really appreciate it because it helps me stay in tune with the algorithm. It lets me know what you guys like, what you guys don't like. And it also helps get the video out there more. So I would really appreciate that, guys. And until the next video, peace and love.